possible. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Wednesday, and I realize I didn't change the news thing on the side. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. So I'll do that as soon as we look at the markets overnight. I lost my chat window as well. There it is. Hey Jay, how you doing? Freighter, if you're still here. So we've been rising up on markets. Then we had a big dip, and then it came right back up. 68.68's the low. 6,900 is the high. It's at 32 points in range. NQ 629 up to 830, so 201 points in range there. Hey Sire, how you doing? About 160 ticks on copper. Ultra Bond rising up to its highs, about a half a point. Gold about 50 points in range. Crude oil coming, ooh, big drop there on crude. About a point in range. Natural gas coming down as well. Bitcoin rising up a bit to, why is there 2 Lux Algo RSIs here all of a sudden? I must have hit something stupid. But anyway, Bitcoin just under 105. So that's where you sit, stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take. News today, let me fix that. We just have a bunch of Fed speakers. Ooh, I forgot to do something. That big move there that you just saw on crude was from the OPEC monthly report. Q rising up here a bit, trying to get up to 800. And with the magic of the internet, we now have today's news on the side. Crude still falling. And cue the pop above 800. We are, well, no, well, high of the overnight was 830. Since the lows we hit on Friday before the big bounce, we've come up 1,100 points. So right now I am doing 2 My Futures evals on minis, and then I have several funded accounts from Apex that are being copied with 3 micros. Goal is to try and get their balances up a little higher without having much risk. After having 7 straight green days, I've had 3 straight red days and have lost multiple evals and 2 funded accounts. So trying to rebound here. Slept about 14 hours. I was asleep about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Woke up briefly a couple of times. I feel like I could go back to sleep right now. Gold with an interesting bounce. Do I even have a gold chart anymore? Wait, what? Oh. Idiots. Hey USC, how you doing? He trickles down a little bit, comes back up. Watching as we come down here. And Q not really going anywhere right now. There's a pop. Back up to 810, 811. And down we come. That should have possibly taken that one, but purple candle, the 2. It's interesting as well. ATR is 6 on the 1 minute. Big pop there on gold. Sputtering here right around 800. If the deal gets passed today to reopen the government, we could start having actual news reports again next week. Possible NFP, possible CPI. That's what I read anyway. I'm not sure how they gather that data that quick, but morning, JC. How are you? I'm hanging in there. Hey, Crypticon. How are you? You trying to grind down here? Gold hit its 100 EMA and bounced off down. Okay, Crypt, what's your questions? Hey, Ron, how's it going? Bounce here. I'm not sure I trust the bounce. You can have 11 funded accounts of Bull and Ox, but you can only activate 3, and then you got to get those 3 above buffer, and or get at least 1 above buffer. Then for every one you get above buffer, you can add another funded account. So, but I mean, you could pass all 11 at once, activate 3, and as soon as you get another one above, then you can activate another one. Um, There is a setup fee. You should never do anything higher than a 50K account because the setup fees above 50K are atrocious. Um, 1 day to pass. I want to say 8 days to pay out. Consistency rule is 40%. There is end of day, but end of day comes with a scaling plan on the amount of contracts you can use. And actually, you would not want to buy Bull and Ox right now because even though Nightbot's saying it's 75% off, that sale ended last night. So you'll want to wait for the next sale. For Bull and Ox, you never want to buy anything above a 50K size, so 25K or 50K. They actually have a 10K that everybody forgets about. But and it's actually even at 90% off, the 50K is often more expensive than many of the other all-ins. You want to use somebody else's money, you gotta play by their rules. See you, Crypt. Morning feels slow so far. Gold really popping. Nice little pop here on a Q. Wow, big pop. Back up above 800. Good morning, RJ. How are you today? Uh oh. Okay. Chat disconnected there for a second. I don't know if the stream disconnected for a second or not. If you didn't hear me, I said good morning, RJ. That was weird. Nothing else? I didn't lose. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, NinjaTrader's still moving, but okay, yeah, TradingView's still moving. So I don't know what. Something happened there. I don't know if it was on YouTube's side or my side. I just got a chat disconnected notice, and then about 30 seconds later, it came back. Morning, John. And Q comes right back up after that quick move down. Yeah, I slept 13 hours and I'm still yawning like crazy. Didn't even eat at all yesterday. So I decided I'm going to do a 120-hour fast. I'll eat again Saturday night. AQ comes right back down that blue candle. So down, up, down. It's doing burpees. Right back up. So it is doing burpees. Still have over 45 minutes till the bell. Not a lot of excitement going on right now. And down we come with a purple.
Order filled.
Copier didn't work the way it's supposed to. Have to figure out why. Looks like I'm gonna lose. That's okay.
Order filled.
Out of that trade. Let me figure out why the copier didn't work. Well, okay, maybe that's why. No, it didn't work there either. Did I have the wrong MFU? I did. That's why it didn't work. Okay. That's okay. That really sucks, John. You could always try to get fired. It's always fun. Joking, of course.
Order filled.
Literally a 2-point stop on this trade. See if we can get anything out of it. So I should check. Is it? Oh, it's not showing up. Oh, I know why. There we go. Still not showing. Oh, I know why it's not showing up. And in Q. There we go. It's gonna stop out.
Order filled.
Welp, that's a loser.
Huh? Oh, okay. Nice pop on NQ. Maybe I should make today's goal to lose every trade. Nice pop back up. Yeah, it would have been fun, JJR. Wow, look at that. There's another pop on NQ. So it looks like NQ wants higher today. So if we look at NQ, it's above this area now. Can it get above this area to the overnight high? This area topped out about 811, 812, 830 is the overnight high. It's like it might be pooping out again. Still trying to pop up here. I don't trust that blue candle either. We're in an area where it's It's not sure if it wants to bust through. Still trying to push through. Yeah, I mean that's if I ever had actual money to do that, I would do that probably. I mean I technically could do that. But I like to before I like to start getting some payouts before I actually put money into a real brokerage account and blow it. But yeah, that's what I mean. When people say, I often hear people say that their goal is to get, enough from the props and then, take it out, put it into a personal brokerage account, never use props again. And my thought's always been, well, why not do both? Coffee trade and you can be, making 2 or 3 times the money with, less risk per account. Yeah, you got to give up 10 or 20% of the prop money, but still, that's, still a good deal, in my opinion. Still sitting here. It's about the top of the hour. Let's see if we get a little wonkiness there. Coming down here, top of the hour. Phone ringing at the top of the hour. Ooh, wow, whoosh. I guess that's not really a whoosh-worthy candle. It's only 8 points, but it looked whoosh-worthy. See if we bounce here. I think we're heading down, honestly, based on the 5-minute chart. Heading down into the bell, that might rebound then. But I could be wrong. Gold's heading up. Still falling here, 788. quietness. Looking for a bounce. Can we get some more bounce to the ounce? ATR has fallen under 5. We're actually a lower ATR now than we were yesterday when it was a holiday. And Q still falling? How many trades have you taken, JC? Gold, big pullback. Looking for a bounce here, possibly.
Order submitted.
We're long on NQ. Not going for a whole lot. Matter of fact, we probably should have already taken profit, but there we go. 88 is the 9. 89 is the 9. We're at 85. I should have taken profit. I should have taken it when it hit the 9. Why didn't I not do that? I was greedy, that's why. And now my greed's gonna cost me. That's why I hate playing with micros. I mean, yeah, I'm doing mini on the my funded futures, but micro, I was like 4 points. That was an idiotic play on my part. Absolutely idiotic. Have a good day, JC. Now let's pop back up, right?
Order filled.
We'll try it again. And it's going to fail again. Maybe. Oh, coming back. Don't call it a comeback. See the target right above the 9. Probably a mistake. But let's see. There we go. Blue candle.
Order filled.
Target hit. We got to win. Now, this is a blue candle, so do we want to get back in if it closes this way? It's a blue candle on it's now that's interesting. It's a blue candle on the mini chart, but on the micro, this candle here right before this candle was actually red by a tick or two. So that's the difference between micros and minis, is sometimes the charts can be slightly different. my chart's showing it wants to bounce here, but obviously that's not a guarantee. Now 15 minutes from the bell. I like this blue candle. I'm glad I got out on that and didn't hope that blue candle held earlier, because you can see it came back down. Now this blue candle's interesting to me. If it can get back above the 9, or yeah, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. 9 for me is sitting at about 786, right where it's at right now. Technically, it's just a hair below. Nope, down. Ooh, red candle turned into a red. Now it's a doji there. That's a nice pop. Morning, Ace. There it goes for you, JC. I'm sorry, JJR, not JC. How are you today, Ace? Pop's getting beaten back down. I'm hanging in there. You know, I tell myself that a lot, JJR, and I'm like, when it starts getting back to even, I'm like, well, now it's got momentum. It's going to keep going. There's the top. Oops. Not what I wanted.
Remember, everyone, if you are enjoying the stream, please gore the like button.
And he's got a little bit of run. I should have taken that blue candle right there. Could have got 5. As we head toward the bell. Ooh. Purple candle back down, but holding the, well, it was holding the 9, no longer holding the 9. You can see we got overextended there on the RSI. We were over 30 difference. That often means a pullback. Doesn't mean a sustained pullback, but at least pulls back usually, for a little bit. Ouch. Ouch. That was quite the pullback. Just missed your stop, right? Now bouncing. This blue candle finishes above the 20. I'll take it. All right, now it's
Order filled.
took it anyway, which is probably a mistake. But I'm shooting for the 100 EMA at 791. She's actually only going to be a 2-point. Really? It's only a 2-point target? It looks bigger than that. And it looks like I'm going to end up regretting this decision. Maybe. Fighting with 89, which is my entry. 89 even. Red candle. Yeah. I'm going to take the stop here. Maybe. Yeah, I should have just taken it off. I gotta stop being stubborn on this. When it shows me a red candle, get out. So now I'm gonna take a wow big loss.
Order filled.
Yeah, there's the stop.
Order filled. Connection lost.
Never like hearing that. So nice move down. Sorry, JJR, about your. I assume it hit your stop there. I've seen you down more than that and come back though, JJR.
Two minutes till the bell.
Are we ready for the bell? Big drop at the bell. 20 points down. Hey, Tio. Wow, big red. Big red. Oh, sorry. Low of the day, 629. So we're still over 100 points from that, but wow. Huge drop. Russell's up huge and the Dow's up huge. ES and NQ down big. Crude's been falling for over an hour. Ultrabond's up. Broke 700. So since the bell, we're down over 70 points. Bounce here. Potential.
Order filled. Submitted.
Can't get above 713, and now I think it's going to come down and nail me.
Order
Yep.
filled.
Damn it. Still falling down 88 points now. Gold also big fall there, trying to bounce. Well, low of the overnight, like I said, was 629. We're now less than 50 points away from that. Big pop here. Buyers coming in. Back to 700.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I got stopped out on the micro, but didn't get stopped out on the mini trade. Still in the mini trade, which is weird. It looks like I should have got stopped out on both.
Order canceled.
Blue candle trying to pop. Nope, went away. Just can't get any momentum up. Every time it shows a green, it gets beaten back down. There we go. Popped up. It came right back down.
Order filled.
Nice job, Ace.
Order filled.
I hate trading.
Order filled.
Wait, what? I just don't understand how I go from doing so well to doing so poorly so quickly. I don't know what I'm doing wrong anymore. I am extremely frustrated. Guess I'll sleep for another 14 hours. Maybe I'll figure it out. Hurt the fundeds enough today. Turn those off. If I meditate, I fall asleep.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yes. Goal is to blow this account too. We should be doing that on the next trade. I am toxic right now, guys. I need to shut up. Just blew a brand new My Funded Futures account eval in one day. Not even one day. Less than 2 hours. All right, let's turn on the Apex funded accounts. Doesn't matter. I'm starting to realize what the truth is for me, and I just need to figure out where my steps are from here. That I'm never gonna get this. That the times that I actually appear to be successful are just mirages for a few days, and then everything goes wrong again, and all the time I've wasted in all this has just been 100% worthless.
Order filled. Order filled.
What?
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so I just two Apex fundeds are now gone. We're slowly ticking them down here. Actually, kind of quickly ticking them down here.
Order filled.
Well, actually, to be quite honest, I didn't realize that on those Apex fundeds that I only had $100 worth of drawdown left. So they were going to probably die no matter what. Sure, apparently one only had $93 in drawdown left.
Stop filled. So huge dump.
Not sure. It ended up being a 200-point dump from the open. We opened at 778, came all the way down to 5. No, wait. I guess not a 200-point. No, wait. I can't do math anymore either. Yeah, 780 to 561, so it's about 220.
Order submitted.
That one's gone too? 2, 5, 4. Wow. So I've blown 3 Apex Pundits today so far. It is what it is. This has been something I've tried to do for 4 years. Not blow Apex Pundits. Try to actually become a successful trader. And,
Target.
whoa. Well, I did just get a 20-point win there on that one. In at 613 out at 633. Hello, Greg P. 2020. If you're new, I apologize that you're coming in the middle of a meltdown. Oh, well, in that case, I apologize if I forgot you. Also, YouTube messed with everybody's names, so all these numbers and stuff, they're all janky. And we're trying to pop here. And I should have taken that blue candle. Or maybe I shouldn't have. Now, what's funny is the one my funded futures account that I blew, the trade is still going. It hasn't let me exit the trade. I got the notification that it's blown, but the trade's still active. It's down $1,500. So I guess it's gonna continue going until tonight when it logs everybody out. But it's gonna be frustrating if that thing goes green. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Why can't we get any decent data providers in this industry? Rhythmic often sucks. Tradovate is probably the best, but still sucks. Project X has been absolutely suckitude.
Order filled.
Oh, yeah, I guess that'll help too. Come on, rise up. Rise up.
Order filled.
Took that for 16 and a quarter points. So this account is now up $718 on the day.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And see, I know what my entire problem is. And I think that's the most frustrating part. Real quickly there, look at gold going before we go into my problems. That is a huge candle. That's almost 8 points, and gold is up to almost 4160. So my entire problem is not taking with trend trades. And I just often see both of these that worked were with trend. They're the best ones to take, but I don't, coming down, as we were coming down and I'm here trying these reversals, I had the purple candle right there, and I had a purple, this one, probably, either way I wouldn't have taken. That was a 51-point candle. I wouldn't have taken that one. But this one right here would have been a perfect entry. This one would have been a decent entry. It wasn't touching the 9, so really not my entry. But even this one, this was right before the bell, so I wouldn't have taken it. But even that was a signal, technically. And instead I kept trying to take the reversals, which eventually worked, but I should have waited for a solid blue candle instead of these. These work when it's not a huge area, like here. And even, here is a huge area, nice blue candle worked. They work when it's isolated versus, a real long period of time. It's how I got in trouble yesterday, too. Yeah, the with trend. Yeah, we have chicken. Pulls back. See, like right there. Look at that. Look at this. We got the tan area. One line of tan. Got this red candle, and boom. That would have been a great entry. But I was making fun of someone about running from a possum. Friend's cat was making a bunch of noise at the window. She thought there was a male cat outside. She went outside and was shocked by a possum and went running back in the house. How you doing, MR? Never really. I occasionally have one that comes here to eat with the stray cats. Bull and ox is they. Would that be a zombie? Is anyone else having trouble with YouTube pausing? Tio, I think you need to go smack your modem with a pineapple. We have a Fed speaker about ready to speak, I believe. Absolutely, Ace. Have a great day. Yep, and they're immune to rabies, so they don't get rabies either.
Order filled. Target filled.
There we go. That was another win. 97 to 608. So this one Apex funded account is up 925 now today. Which means I'm probably blowing the consistency on that one. So we'll switch to 08. Right now, that account's still in the red. MR. Just a lot less in the red than it was. Anyway, MR, you missed my meltdown where I blew three funded Apexes and 2 my funded futures evals. Yes. Today. Now, the my funded futures came first, and then I put on Apex. These Apex accounts only had less than $100 in drawdown left. So, the one only had $368.10 of drawdown left apparently. So it's not like they were healthy, but yesterday I blew a Tradovate funded and 4 my funded futures evals.
Order filled.
That was a dumb trade to take. Right into that 20 EMA. Although you guys don't see the 20 EMA. And I got in late by 2 points. Got up to 13.5. I had my target at 15 and came crashing back down.
Stop fill.
And stopped out on that one. How's everybody else doing today? Right, green, or somewhere in between? Well, good luck. Nice, USC. Very nice. Nice, MR. Very nice. Sorry about that. I've been looking at getting a quieter keyboard at Livestock. We're kind of choppy here on NQ now. I've been having a bad day, Livestock. So I'm typing out some venting to somebody. How's your day going? We are totally sideways here. Russell seems to like it's still coming down. Dow looks a little sideways. ES sideways. Crude tried to pop once, continued down. Platinum's having an excellent day along with gold. Oops, I forgot I had only NQ up there. Sorry. Look at gold running. Just when you thought gold was going to be dead. Daily chart shows it could run for a while too. Born to run. Just past that Livestock. It's at 41.83.8. Just seem a little overextended here right now. I could possibly pull back, but we've seen gold go in these heaters like this. Big drop there in NQ all of a sudden. It's a 27.1 minute candle. And not okay, it wasn't a new low. Low of day is about 10 points away. All the metals seem to be ripping. Now we had a new low a day, 528. That was real quick. On another, that was a 36-point candle down. Bounces. Huge bounce, 28.
Order filled.
Taking the long, trying to get up to the 9, which is 575. It's going to come down at me, though. Yep, it's going to stop me out at 10. Maybe not. Maybe it's going to come back. Don't call it a comeback. Nope, it's going to stop me. No, it's coming back. No, it's going to stop me. I don't know what it's going to do.
Stop
It's
fill.
going to stop me. If I had put the stop at the right place, I would have gotten my target, but I didn't.
Order filled.
Blue candle. There we go. That's a pop.
Target filled.
Boom, 20 points. Oh, JJR, I'm so sorry to hear that. See, that's why I did consider ending the stream because I knew I was being toxic. But I just ended the stream. I did a short stream last week, and I didn't want to do it again. But I didn't, I don't want to ever bring down someone with me. Nice work, Tio. So let's look at today if I hadn't traded like absolute crap. Here you go, Tio. In honor of you getting back to green, let's turn back time. So here's where the stream started. Now at the very start of the stream, actually, this was before the stream. So this was a nice bounce off there, but even so, blue candle off the 9. Put the stop at the bottom of that candle. We're going to do a whole bunch of what ifs. What if? 10-point stop, 10-point target. That's a winner. Red candle in the brown shaded area. Now our ATR here was only about 5, so we really should only be going for 5. But here we could have got 7.5. Or if we just stayed in the trade, if we just stayed in the trade with the stop loss over there, this would not have knocked us out. But even if it had, clone this, another one right here. So right there, we're at 3 wins. Even if we went with 5 points each, 5, 5, 5, it's 15 points. Then down here, another brown. First of all, we have a purple candle touching the 9 right here. Again, going for 5, or even if we go for the target of that 100 EMA there, 5 to 7 points. Then we'll just keep moving this along. We don't need to keep them. Here's another 5 points down, get out because we're in the shaded area, got 5 points to 7 points. Then because we're in the shaded area and we only got 1, we go long. Another 5 points easy, or if you hold it through the pullback, you can get more. Here's another one. Could have got 5 points. This one would not have worked. That would have been our first stop. And kind of a stop there too. Now this purple candle, beautiful move for this first move down. These don't count, these purple, because they're not against the 9. This blue candle works after the brown area comes up. And you kind of just choppy here. None of this is very valid. Brown area, green candle. This one popped for a little over 5 points. Then we had, like I said, I would never take it on the open, but sometimes maybe I should there. Take this purple candle here, works. That one's too big. Take this blue candle here, this blue candle here, this blue candle here. This one would have failed, but wasn't really touching the 9. This one works. This one works. This one failed, but could have got out in that first red candle. And I don't even know why I took this one in the chop. I think that was just blah. Purple candle here, beautiful. Beautiful purple candle there. Green candle back up, blue candle, blue candle, blue candle. You see why I get so frustrated that I don't execute. Hey, Nathaniel, on Ninja, I believe you can do it on Tradovate now, but I don't think there's a way to do it actually on Ninja. So if you're connecting Tradovate to NinjaTrader, I think there's settings in Tradovate to do it now. Yeah, it's a scalp strategy. They're all scalps. If I try to hold the trade more than 2 minutes, I got to take a Xanax. Well, I mean, I traded with I was coffee trading 3 micros earlier, and I still ended up down $185 on those accounts. The problem with trading smaller, and I mean, I have thought of this. You know, if I go down to like 3 micros, then like I don't like to take profit because it's only, you know, a couple bucks. Ooh, Bitcoin really dumped. I mean, yeah, I would advise everyone else to trade smaller, but for me, it's a mental thing with, you know, like earlier, if I go for 5 points when it's a 5, you know, ATR, and if I'm on 3 micros, that's what, 15 bucks? Not even, wait, hold on. Math. Yeah, 45 bucks, I guess. Right? Sound right? Yeah, I think so. And gold's up to 41.90 now, maybe getting to 4,200 that Livestock mentioned. No, I mean, you're 100% right in this, but I don't know. All I know is for 7 days I was trading really well, and then it all went to crap, and I just don't understand why that happens. Gold's still going up. See, but let's look at gold here. Now, I should never be taking a short with the way gold's going up, but here, look at this. The brown area, that would have worked for 2 points. This would have worked for 2 points. This one's tempting me, but I'm not going to take it. But also, look at the blue candles. Boom, boom, not boom, boom. Should never take a blue when you're in a brown. That sounded off. But look at all these blue candles that just work. But yet, and I have a bot. I have a bot for this. For the blues and purples. But I don't know how to keep it out of the chop. Like, this one here would have lost. Even so, look at the brown here. This would have been, right here's that reversal. This one would have been a stop out if I took it, but this one would have worked. All my two strategies, my with trend strategy, my reversal strategies work. It's just I don't execute them well. Or I just happen to get caught up in that the massive, one massive trend that kills me. Whoa, NQ really quick down. Well, yeah, but the thing is, there's some days that gold is now way more wild. By the way, see why I wanted to take that purple candle? Look at that. Gold's been way more wild than NQ on some days. It's, it could be just as dangerous as NQ. And it's a problem in that, these traders are switching the gold from NQ. Both of them are wild. I don't know if RJ's here, but RJ always recommends YM to people because YM's much calmer. And it's probably a better thing for prop traders to trade. All right, JJR. And once again, I hope I didn't help lead you to that tilt.
Remember, everyone, if you are enjoying the stream, please gore the like button.
And once again, I missed this one here, but look at this. This one green candle in this 2 area brown. Even if I had waited for the green candle after the brown for the confirmation, this would have been a nice pop here. I could have got 20 points. I know this. I see this so clearly. And yet, that one was just more of a miss because I was kind of just all over the place. But I think the most frustrating thing is right now, why I'm tilting as I am. So I had those 7 days of green that everything felt easy for those days for whatever reason. And I really felt like I was turning a corner, and I really feel like I was feeling like I'm so close toward profitability, and everything just started going wrong. And to me, I look at these charts on backtest every night. I know what I'm looking for. It's easy, and I can't understand why I can't execute. And it's starting to make me wonder if I'll never be able to execute. It's all, I mean, this one here, everything I'm looking for, almost. This not a blue candle. Brown area, red on the RSI, green candle, even a second green candle, boom. Perfect. Down here, look at this one. And this one I did take. Brown area, green candle, red on the RSI, boom. I would guess those setups have an 80% success rate. I haven't actually figured it out. But even here, this one didn't have a brown area, but look at this. We had green on the RSI, just a spot. We had it was extended on the RSI, more than 30 points. So that's why you see that little green line there. And I got a purple candle that finished below the 9. Look at that. These are easy. These setups are simple. They're not like based on Fibonacci's. Nothing wrong with anything I'm going to list here, but they're, you know, like Fibonacci's or fair value gaps or all these other more complicated type indicators and stuff. These are just easy things, and I see them well when I'm looking back at a chart, which ones I should take and which ones I shouldn't take. And it just frustrates me that I can't execute. And this is the same thing with other strategies I've had in the past. Nice, JJR. Very nice. And yeah, I have thought about the fastness, but you know, like I have a 2-minute chart up. I have a 5-minute chart up. And I mean, while I've never really just tried switching to a 5-minute, I have done a 2-minute. And I don't know. I keep thinking that there's going to be a breakthrough. And then I get my hopes up when I think I'm at a breakthrough. And then it crashes down. No. I don't have a cutoff time. And the reason why I've started using these, these reversals, because I've always had a tendency to look for reversals more than with trend, and I don't know why. It's like something natural for me. But I got it. The secret to this, honestly, is to be able to take those with trend trades that I totally block out for whatever reason, because they probably work more than the reversal trades. So when I take a bad reversal trade, taking the with trend trades will more than cancel that out, if that makes sense. And I mean, sometimes I don't livestock. I trade on the live stream no matter what for these 3 hours. Then I go and feed my cat. I feed my stray cats, and then I sit back down here and decide if I want to continue trading or not. Did you say toad juice? What is toad juice? Rob, the one I see the best, the one I personally see the best are the reversals, but the ones that probably work more often are the with trend. Okay, so what you're saying, USC, is we need to find a witch that can mix toad juice with pineapples. Sorry, Crypticon. Well, I mean, I use the reversals. I do sometimes, and that's part of the problem is that sometimes my targets are smaller than my. I try to use the ATR as a guide for my targets. But let's say I take this reversal here. I tell myself that my target should be the size of the candle. So that'd be 25. And then I would shoot for the 9 EMA, which would only be 12. But see, the problem with the reversals is what happened earlier. I tried this one, it failed. I tried this one, I think, and it failed. I tried this one, and it eventually failed. It did, and I think I did try for too much there, because that could have given me a 15-pointer. This one I should have never taken because it was more wick than body, and the same thing with this one. But I did try this one, and that failed as well. And finally I got a blue one. So I don't know. It's like I need to make a rule that after so many brown areas, I need to wait for an actual blue, or a blue or a purple if it's up there. Awesome, JJR. Have a great day. Once again, if I tripped you up at all, I apologize. Well, that's basically the definition of a blue candle. It's not blue if it's not bigger than the red. Like these greens aren't bigger. But sometimes, it doesn't need to be like here. If you see this one worked out nicely. It doesn't always have to be a blue candle or a purple candle. This one, worked out nicely. That one worked out nicely. But these are small shaded areas versus that one that was a huge shaded area. Back to the drawing board. Livestock gold's still going up. Yeah, I've tried to look at that as well. So let's look at this real quick. Let's see where we were here. Okay, so this started here at 8:30 to 8:50. So let me pull up a 15-minute. Oops, don't know what that was. Which was here. It's kind of interesting there because my RSI here was way up here yet. So technically, maybe that's a good point because I look for reversal. If the RSI is up too high, I tell myself I should not look yet for reversals. It's actually looking like a good reversal in the 15-minute right now. All right, guys. I appreciate you not running out of the room when I had my little meltdown. I appreciate you talking with me. We can discuss this more tomorrow. I got cold kitties out there waiting to be fed. I do thank you all There's just days I wonder if this journey's ever gonna turn toward profitability for me, and it really gets me down. On top of other ways that I end up having to deal with depression and all. So I mean, I know you guys don't come in here to hear someone whine and moan, so I do apologize for that. But I'm trying. Thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe the government shutdown will be over by tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Bye all.